enkomo bi ekoso okrum na bi a wadwen enkoso sisi ase boys no edu kromu a of course maame mpacho maame sosu baako ene babaja maaminu ti omo kana na menti asem se na sosu baako babaja maaminu de den ade no sosu no ye indomie ena babaja maa ne ye kosua no makunti okoba indomie joint no ma o se maame sosu miinu na mama babaja maa so miinu na ese eko na issue no eba enkro bebre aka ho asema na me no eba beche on se NDC amanyuko no se wo ka o ma asem bebre we befo se bia aha MPP station ti ena da bia NDC fo asem no na unya political party na ne nkoma na wo opposition no di nyina ne se NP madwi mu no NPP for the entro ene wini abanti omo so be di ntro ababan mu a na oba aban mu yi ampanyampa sunuane ampa no enema aban ne ye nyina kire se aban ne bo shode she Ghana fo nyina no oni any commitment se ba akokra obedi so na ofa obiti se Sam George a ese Sam George ne osofo Aginasare Sam George eye elder ewo na sore no ensanka ba na wabọ na sen but osofo Aginasare entimi mo Sam George ensen because adwuma Sam George ye no enu abi no osofo Aginasare so eye propaganda emamo de ba ban mu ma show videos a kire ene mesa kra mu dia mesa ko yi videos no e de aba NPP wa bemu na Akufo-Addo wa bemu na odi the presidency e de ato line so a na o se oku garamsey no sabre no e na osofo Aginasare e kire se na Akufo-Addo e mo no homoden nti osofo Aginasare etimi kofa insuo fi Russia insuo fi Canada insuo fi say no abaye PowerPoint presentation e wona sore na wa kire se insuo wei e da Canada gold deposit wo mu e say ensuo bi e fa nsan kan insuo wei e da Russia gold deposit wo mu ye say hwanim krojin owia na wa fa Cobra na wa fa Bremu na wa fa Pra na odi ato na wa ka se hwania Ghana nsuo aye hwania Pra nsuo aye hwania Cobra aye hwania Bremu aye amamu oboni nti any bad leadership nti hwese ye de yenso ni nyina aseye osofo Aginasare NDC ba baamu yi galamsey no ne ena ekoso Akufo-Addo mamu no aboho 10 times but yente da say osofo Aginasare abie na no aka bibia de afa ho so ebe de no osofo Aginasare etmenya sa moral right no na wa call Sam George to order because Andrew me on social media so no now before say in fact fake news unto say me verify na me hu so no cre say Sam George akoka say in the videos enkrofo ebo any zemhuru otro e fa LGBTQI ho no no kire say oye adwuma e the NDC e ba power so all that Sam George na all ye nyina no na enye commitment say opese fight LGBTQI+ but na opese oma MPP ni Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia din bone na NDC enya kwan e ba aban mu ejoko gina pampa so kan say woto abama Bawumia ene na po a wato abade ama gay no na se na twiri mu no na odada Ghana fo enya tumi aba aban mu ampa ene Sam George ba NDC ba aban mu no ya Sam George communication minister the biggest achievement and say won to me radio stations organ ha say otutu mu we ye no free hono mu a o ha achieve hwe Sam George biggest achievement if he send this bar power as minister of communication and say otutu won to me radio stations mu ontimi achieve hwe and the networks ahodo organ ha no akwa from bad to west network telecommunication network no network no quality no akwa from bad to west and then ujira nkra kra no a na wo use network ni bia etwa ne ho saa and minister for in charge of communication oto omonoma onka hu Sam George onka hu very very incompetent on the job and I am won say mampani Mahama Emma Sam George eto na nsa da anya me won because oye hatcher job Emma no Emma oba aban mu no ba ye enema hu hia ena oni DSTV4 eko wo kira wo sisei enema hu hia na oye ena Ghana network wo de ye call enye ye wo use internet enye ye wo ye bibi enye ye Sam George eno no nti ene I see gay sem no de ehia wo mu na ye ka no so su a trendy week mu pa na odi Ghana mebunu atem say Argentina Ghana mebunu demand enyuma Honorable Sosu oyemadamfo MP for Madina na odi emebunu atem say emebunu ntina TikTok so no mo ntina Twitter ana X no mo nye they should make noise na omo he say noise no ebe create adwuma amomo a ene na say mebu ti social media so demand enyuma Honorable Sosu describe no as noise because yes indeed waba abemu enti enani nkwama ede enti ohu enkrofo demand for jobs no as noise so so omunko set up Indomie joint na omunko ye Indomie na omunyeska then quickly no me decide say I'll check na me hwe Honorable Sosu and some more kind specifically about enyuma. Then I realized say Honorable Sosu was one of the people na omunam air campaign say NDC are buying at the 24-hour economy ba na odi abefa emebu adwuma na omaye 133 adwuma baako shift miensa enipa miensa no makwa koye adwuma na Honorable Sosu she enkrofo bo se wo ba ama tete adwuma enipa miensa ye wo ba ama a friend is saying nurse adwuma enipa miensa ye wo ba ama yo nipa miensa ye ye nipa no demand nyuma na ujina say they are making noise because NDC ayena dwen say bosha o share Ghana fo nyina no onfa ba kumpo enye adwuma entuko education sector bosha o share nyina ba kumpo ontimi implement ye oko agric sector and then agric nyina a cave in say agric no eye mindsa anke cave in and very soon Ghana for expect to say a kwambeba Ghana late this year and early next year because of Sania Ray Kopoku manage agric sector no and then we can say oko health sector so also ajigon oko roads and highways Kwame Agboja e de why factory ema so sourcing and everywhere any promise bia NDC for ye bia no omuni so yenkoko Honorable Sosu Madina MP Francis Xavier Sosu in opposition and then in government na wa hwe ema ho in opposition and then in government o de wa hwe na wankasa ejeje ema ho me ba na yento aso
within the 24-hour economy no ye be share adwuma say from 6 o'clock into obi be call 6 ebe bo be say 2 no na wapon the second set ebe call from saa 2 no ebe bo 10 no so wapon the third set be call be say 10 and past 6 no wapon 8 hours bia no nipa ye adwuma.
A few moments later,
sit on Twitter and TikTok and make the noise and see what that noise creates jobs. Can you imagine if you're a young person and all you are doing is having a small Indomie joint that gives you about, let's say, 200 Ghana cedis profit a day, and you have about 10 of those Indomie joints, how much are you making a day? Ghanaians and young people must begin to look at entrepreneurship as a way out of the youth unemployment situation. Otherwise, I fear that we may just crash, and that is the honest truth. Jenny, within the 24-hour economy, no, you be share myself from 6 o'clock into 6. The second set ebe call from saa 2 no ebe mo 10 no so apon the third set be call be 10 and past 6 no appointing 8 hours bia no nipa ye adwuma.
A few moments later,
sit on Twitter and TikTok and make the noise and see what that noise creates jobs. Can you imagine if you're a young person and all you are doing is having a small Indomie joint that gives you about, let's say, 200 Ghana cedis profit a day, and you have about 10 of those Indomie joints, how much are you making a day? Ghanaians and young people must begin to look at entrepreneurship as a way out of the youth unemployment situation. Otherwise, I fear that we may just crash, and that is the honest truth. Jenny,
all right, Francis Xavier Sosu Ena moche ninkano in opposition and then in government. And in opposition, na so su I adwene free so say aban 8 million for the pedumum. And the youth no Abia Kufuado the presidential pitch aba na ode Ghana Enterprise Agency emma emebu adwuma so mo fan create anya entrepreneurs nketenkete set them up Kofi Fosun kansanom eho any why you set emebu up se emebu na betimi create nyuma. And one typical example, I think that's the MPP for kese. One of the biggest achievements about MPP entrepreneurship drive, no, and the chicken man, any pizza man, chicken man, any pizza man, and no baby who be a cotton and no how would you know, and your MPP are buying and the Kufuado, and the fast young man, no. Na or share ne proposal wo na o man is ka man de set it up and ne Afghan ha babia when ni padodo ma form wo adwuma and only the ideas and MPP aban e di adwuma. I think MPP entimin trumpet chicken man any pizza man success no enough because the MPP creation and a source and mrantie na asene ema mu edi omu proposal bae ma ban eso omu emene omaba bae a big brand e Ghana e obia kokoto aduane die. That is the driver and MPP aban eye through NEIP through Ghana Enterprise Agency anyway ye no ne ade edi crofo share inwumam apprenticeship na ombenya omunsa no adwuma sabre no na sosu edi mabunanim eye unnecessary demonstration esa catch MPP before say ayi nyo kaka ho no ende men kanka ho krankasa omo mo ti asset ase na odi onabu sosu as a lawyer was so irresponsible say na o use those words no edi Akufo-Addo aban ene mpanifo atem ene na onam ehye emeburu bo say NDC di nyuma 133 eba enti no omo ba adwuma bia o Ghana ha bia ombeche miensa mote se ono abobo time no so de kire mo afọ baba mu na mebu no say ono abusosu mu hyebo bema yadwuma fa adwuma ne bra oso mote Twitter ene ayiso eye noise nti omo do mo koso no mo tran no mo ye noise no be hu say noise no ebetimi akriti adwuma etu ye Ghana ni ba na se wo okuti sa ni machi ekoto obadema NDC a ende wa ujejiriji
e wo se MPP fo ye nye hwan toso e say ma ye rely on nkofo wi mo asemusi a ye ni enkan asem me enka say ena no ye ho no omo ekase tie ma nkofo eto betia yi enti edu so a we should rely on them.
No, see, I'm gonna sometimes
and rely on them. I was say yes expose wo.
Yes. They are supposed to be the conscience of the nation.
But they conscience, you know. They are supposed to. They are supposed to. But what I see? I want to the way concerning me could me. It would ye now, but see a big job, my say now, 1 year or more monumasem. Never could bobo. I'm a Ghana for Ati. Nanyako Pong choir of Faso. Expose nipa seka Sam George ama me minister ko kusa kirim de say what ye
kebeka say oba ko be ya de pa
Sam George am minister especially of communication na na enwe che obetro akata that to bonte say ade a watro aka da bia no na ni je ho na wodi the boa the party
the botan ne say or the be majo mama be no adi minister
it wa ya
na mo enye say or the be correct wrong bia wo society
oh akwa bi e fe na ha honi elikem kotoko
yeah
enra
ono so kwa asem
enra what try DB say wo ye deputy yi wo first commission no
e how mu no enye on the work akra dictator say
Dabi first
okay
ama wale ni CEO kontokwa say CEO no so akwadwa gopo ntia no enti why frustrated akwake to a won ko bia so by force menopause ache no it was frustrated but so afro a enye na Akufo-Addo so and see kwakuya fa sa won ni bi nkom obi say President Mahama ama na appointees edidi na Akufo-Addo atem dia President Mahama was so fast in fit
ye me no obi ka
ni sisu bi mo say President Mahama be yen hwe han ama na appointees edidi na ado dan Akufo-Addo atem dia President Mahama will suffer the same fate. And the bar will bring us to be in Chasso.
Never.
Who didn't Akufo-Addo atema President Mahama will suffer the same fate because President Mahama when who ya enter na Nekufo when you the punch na Nekufo and Nekufo is not less human being and you allow this thing to happen there and the monche hoba woso
all right me da sintino and yes ana o kan dia eye mo asofo no eni mani bi kakra
me ba so
na me
kakra ibu gidi esusu
enti ba cho ye ni kan with Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete na doctor no ye papa ni bia na
I am say honorary
okay and the son on the so fake doctor
sa so follow muti the toto mo so
there bu yenge so enye doctor dia enti Reverend Lawrence Tete abrian people wa ben mu no onu podi obedidi asofo no atem nkuri say adenti no no so no so ama demonstration against Akufo-Addo on LGBT asofo no a omuntimi nkasa te so no nko demonstration no amoye osomo ye den useless osomo ye nonsense
cowardice
omo ye
what's the cowardice ba
yes omo ye hufuo and the nonsense also must
the nonsense must stop
okay ye bo anu wia ye be bo ona owura soft penny Duncan Williams ye bo wia Sam George or your elder was so far Nasari aso okay medical
and so far Nasari ankasa ne di egu no so so far
Nasari ntimi call Sam George to order because abra na MPP wa ben no no so propaganda ATMPP and they were kind of not nti e ball instead we are ye be bo Ajinasare we are na bo of Penny Duncan Williams nti yen chase
about how we make politicians know we voted them into power. The cowardice that Christian leaders have been made to and religious leaders have been made to is a shame, and I'm embarrassed with some of our clergymen. As much as we are interested in our titles, in the big titles, and who we are and how long we served, I'm yet to hear certain people speak against these manners, and for me that is a shame. And so it starts from my home too. It starts from the clergymen. It starts from the religious clerics. It starts from the home of the chief imam. It starts from the chairman of Christian Council. It starts from the apostolic leaders. It starts from apostolic fathers. It also starts from the Catholic, Methodist, Presbyterian, and Anglican. But also beyond that, it starts from the charismatic leaders. We've been too quiet, and as much as we are grumbling, everybody wants to impress certain people, and that is the nonsense for me that must stop.
All right, medase pa ti we ye osofo yeah soft penny say enkrofo bi pese omu pe favor anisa ne mane mano and NDC bayi waji appointment
full my appointment no opa
abaya sase ya omo a ehwe abaya sase eton ene ehu dwadi su no
abaya sase protection no
abaya sase ton eti ono on na ebe hwe say agana japade no yenton man krankran cantonment
that's baby
Roman Ridge any you laboni num e hon sase no ne ton no also of Penny Lawrence and ehwe so and or say obo abamoma ton Ghana sase
virtually real estate arm of government yes what they say office
nti be den na also and what me be criticize Mahama they don't say too much stuff today.
The nonsense what he said 2 years ago is relevant today.
O describe the fellow men of God say a nonsense na mu ye cowards. All right ye konko here so far Ajinasare ye ni kan wait all here presentation on sorry PowerPoint presentation on a issue and what Russia near what Canada and you go to deposit the womb and this I say ye konko here Ghana dia so a garam say Akufo-Addo memo bone adwuma ni ho na bad leadership enso asɛ no na efa no to aso yenko hwemra
The Lena River in Russia.
Lena Esubonte or Russia.
Can you give me the Lena River in Russia?
Lena Esubonte.
This is the Lena River in Russia.
Lena Esubonte.
So clear.
Can
you give me the Yukon River in Canada?
Yukon Subonte or Canada.
So clear. It is said that these two rivers are full of huge gold deposits.
Huge
Gold and mineral deposits. But like somebody said, because of leadership and because they are thinking of prosperity, the law and ethics, they don't allow anybody to mine in them. Meanwhile, you and I, we have no ethics for our lands. We are allowing people from everywhere to come to Ghana and do galamsey because we ourselves we are doing it. Because we are not thinking of the future, we are not thinking of posterity. There are no ethics. People mine and there are no restrictions. Can you believe that China is now planting cocoa? We used to be the people who were exporting palm oil, now we don't. The world's leading producer of palm oil is Malaysia. They came to learn palm from here. The other day I was watching a Malaysian video. Our palm trees, they bear 2, 3. I mean, when you go, you get maybe 2 or 3 at the same time. I watched a Malaysian palm tree. They came here to learn how to do it from here. One tree, they've been able to develop it. One tree at one harvest time can give 30 fruits of palm oil. China never used to plant cocoa. Now they've come to learn how to plant cocoa, and they just put it back on the screen. And they are planting cocoa in China.
They say we'll do cocoa or China
very soon. We can't even export cocoa because they would accuse us of our land, the mercury in our soil. So what are we leaving for our generations yet or more?
Part 1 of Sofpenny Ajinasare na yankonkwohwe part 2 no so no na yehwe ne ono so ewoka efa Ghana nsu ho
If you see how the water used to be and what it is now.
Video no part 2 no ho na monfa enka homayen so that betimi aya na etiefo etimi follow go down enti Eric video no ho adwuma no na yehwe yasebe. So what do you make of so the first year of the video amanone de na san kaye ni nyina
tina bia na me ka se Ghana you problem me bia me ka se me respect asofo sense kafo because na me ka se asofo betumi amanipa anya nkwaje be askafo nso ntimi nya but Ghana asofo de wodu ure so mumu a onsabe si form majority of them 90 to 85% anye aman no ho no modwen amodwen mo wa ho anka ebe nwanwa se asafuba maybe say sofu bi ka say asorisi ka yemfa mo asafuma omo nyinu asafuma no ho hwe bible say pa mu ka no kre bre sani bre nsem entu ya sofu a enyimunim enya ba bi ba na awo ketremani ano ene ni a yedi kasa aba bi ba dia no yedin na sofu presentation wi say we nyame sofu a sa sofu a we insuo akase ye presentation we nyame sofu pa ko ba pa Ghana for chew say afeni aboso miensa wontumi nkangalem say hu asem ko be nyame chew Ghana for chew na we ye hunu ba bo say dua na ba ene di hunu dua kro enti we nyama na wuti a so hu say we nyame sofu ana we hwan sofu wa jeji
well no first a year of a video the second part no baba na so we they were describing abrofunu so ni nyina church go the waste maybe the new bel kafa Ghana dey ho so be kiro but what do you make of it?
Well kwaku it expose the hypocrisy ewo nyamisumu enkofo bi a omo ya asofo na enso yem sese MPP na wa ban mu di a asofodie no omo kai pa na se NDC ba di a na business na aba enti no say business nso de yedidi aye nkasa sa eneti na o say ye breaking na nyame adoma activities ye ba ho me document bi am me hwe mu ana kwaku enkofo every cash wo share youth employment agency sika kwaku ye de ma wo mo na tona that's what tona
no you know the other plenty you know the other plenty person
tona apprentice you know the same yeah what me say why last year nkomo tona kwa 800,000 Ghana cedis
tona
yes 800,000
na tona ya tona say
800,000
8 billion cedis
mondio
800,000
na akwa no bisa o say ma me be shit no ba ko yesen o say 1,000 o say adam me ko kata me bonus
share conceptual designing printing of staff Friday way conceptual designing printing of staff Friday way official cloth for YE for staff 2.8 million Ghana cedis 2.8 million Ghana cedis waku conceptual designing printing of staff ID card staff ID card 550,000 Ghana cedis 550 Ghana the target is no
5.5 billion
okay
ID card ID card am minimum print make me at your office ya a print ID card 5.5 billion
5.5 billion kwaku anoting
okay
make a job am dey o ba so babo kro no
Tuesday e hoba wo so say na radio say second partner radio me ekwe also for adina sare
rivers like the river Pra.
So
If you see how the water used to be and what it is now, now the green or the water you see clear and with the green reflection is how the water was before. The brown one you see is now.
And brown no so say
so the before is how our water river Pra was before Galamsey. And now this is how Galamsey has made it. Our river and Cobra. This is the river and Cobra. Before we did Galamsey, the green part or what looks greenish is because of the reflection of the forest, and it's clear water. You could just walk in and fetch and drink. Now it's not drinkable. The brown one is how the river and Cobra looks like. This is the river of Fin. Before, this is how it was so clear. Now it's so bad. You can't even. This is how it looks like. We are dealing with. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, God made man, and the Bible says he blessed him, or he blessed them, the man and the woman, and said to them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over everything that moves upon the earth. So when God made man, he made us to be caretakers of the earth. Unfortunately, we are allowing Galamsey to degrade our lands and destroy our water bodies, contradicting the divine mandate God gave us. So why is Galamsey happening? There are several reasons. The first one is because of poverty and unemployment, and because of that many individuals are turning to illegal mining as a means of survival.
to a former good year and home and family council said the bell with Matinas here.
Can you show me the video where the people are rushing for the galamsey?
To boom echo to galamsey.
This is in Ghana here.
Where am I Ghana?
They are rushing for galamsey.
What to boom echo to galamsey.
In Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verses 9 and 10, the Bible says, moreover, the profit of the land is for all. Even the king is served from the field. He who loves silver will not be satisfied, nor he who loves abundance with increase. This is also vanity. So the Bible is saying, if somebody has an insatiable desire or greed for money,
all right, Eric Medase pa na ebusia mashada na me take time abo sa video so nyina na goron da sebre se utie video no a also penny ni say an MPP breso wahu eniema omo ye asofo no ye di MPP aban na sorry dem mu wa mount screens wa sorry dem ho na ono a waye production na oyi videos oyi amano ne de no yi Ghana de owi os ni ntie nkrofo e galamsey ni say adwuma ni ho kwaku.
I was thinking to make quite charging for disinformation.
Yes, disinformation.
You know, because disinformation is said by ya, Ubechantro, and my political party are
benefiting.
Ray, picture video no de go ya, e go foku ta shovel.
No,
and they
have
Ghana.
I say a Ghana and Crawford Russia.
What's Yame profit? Which is Yame profit name? Eh, dear, trust say. And grow from Cook and Yame
Ghana. Me pacho na the second van cobra kwa video na what the truth. E dia kwali say sa everyone cobra.
Sa o say adwuma ni ho sa bre no 2024 no a wo ka say no o say adwuma ni ho nti na mabun galamsey sa bre so na NDC 4 promise 133 so mo dey be create nyuma
eti wo just
eti wo ni mo a na say NDC 4 133 ne ba e mabu benya adwuma ye galamsey bejai enne galamsey tu atese e ma sofu pani dan aginasare on mo wa yante se wa bawa
mudi nyame di
ene ankobra no ana oyi no ene pra na oyi no afedi afri tea afri milo ekọ coffee because afri no brown akọ dark brown ene so pani aginasare waja preaching ho galamsey ho na beye den watimi aka che Sam George say David LGBTQI nsema wo kan no kona kofa koya adwuma
say ono Otopani agiasare eyusu wei e de bo adwo Mahama se be ya manfo be gini 133 na tum and Sam George nso eyusu LGBTQ+ no se be ya Ghana fo be befu MPP no mato abama NDC ndom ye no nyina atai oni de no Sam George de atai e na ma NDC awini no ye sofo na do profit e be politics no wadi atro e wo nyame aso de mo akire Ghana fo se Ghana fo ne dimirika ko pegalam se ya bra wonim se omunya Ghana fo a
na asofo no bebre ni nkofo bebre agi appointment na Osof Penny Duncan Williams
no so onyi bi
or message to them or message we just last week and na we nyame nam no so de buy message we there to say efri nyame ho direct
and na one kwa ne ba no kra no say ne ba no talk out for be fia there's justification
yeah
say and buy when you adwuma
oh bank square
to adwane ma wo it we there oh there's justification
we a message nyame nyankopon asem ni Eric me nko tie nyankopon asem
push for their party to come to power even though they don't have capacity. They are given position without capacity. They misbehave. And they have wives who will never tell their husband, you have never worked before. You've never set up any business. You don't pay taxes. How come suddenly you come home with briefcase of money? Where is this money coming from? Where is this brand new car coming from? Where did you get money to build this new house? You have never developed capacity. You haven't earned it. Where is it coming from? You don't ask questions. You enjoy it and give him more sex and encourage him to go kill, lie, steal, scheme, destroy, make money at the expense of poor people. and you don't understand the implication. I'm not cursing anybody, but I'm telling you by authority, make no mistakes. The evil that men do, live after them. Make no mistake. Hear me. Hear me. The law of sowing and reaping does not need your address or your telephone number. When it is time for you to reap, it will find you. As long as you belong to a party, when your party come into office, you are given a position to the national cake, and you take what you please and you want at the expense of the suffering of the citizen. Make no mistake. And you think you are going free. No. You will end up with some evil disease. And we live in a society that is passive and a coward society. You see what is wrong and nobody talks. Everybody is hiding. A day will come. A day will come when truth shall emerge. It doesn't matter how long you hide it. A day will come when truth shall emerge. You think you are powerful today? We are destroying one another. We are destroying the country because this party only comes to power to make money.
All right, so Osofo Penny Duncan Williams and Mate Ninkana, we say high movement in the morning. And medi edukweku de ruda sebre ejeju amena e kame ho God na saribedi akonso e kame ho ano pay wi a e bono nkro a ye ne NPP General Secretary Excellence na ye di enkomo da sebre ti ande mo me na ye mo boy dwaton de ne so na ye nkwana bibi wo ha na
I really ketu abi me so wunim Turkey berry
enu ye din eyayi ayi dabi
Hey, you can't say take it.
Hey, sa
you beka de you beka do bi kala won
sa aduaba no a enye ne de no
Turkey berry
is your no da bi ase enye asa no
da bi enye no a
sa
da se bre
minim
ti o chechi
eyi ana yo yi ana
kwansu sa
na eteki
kwansu sa ne
kwansu ni no
o se etwofi
kwansu sa e Turkey berry ya busa se Turkey berry ha obi jabon to se etwofi
am jesi
Turkey berry ya no ne kwansu sa no kwansu ha for mo kan se mpo ayi
abedu na bedu ya
kwaku ai why for document I'm making kind of ya approve ama wo mo no ye se mo fa 9 million Ghana cedis kwansu sa
na kwansu sa akura me mani ti ye kono ya ye fu aye nua o
e wo ho
kwansu sa no a
uni se eneno
se bia for
demand for it na koso nti agribate mi aka say
kwansu sa plantation
kwansu sa 9 million cedis kwansu sa MI 9 million so MI
enko free do mo ba so mo e be wia no ma say yeah Osofo Duncan Williams king me wo sa se bi we do America se uba na be wia o mani sika free na office how de wanya ho ju kodi a wo de be sayare eno no kan no wo so de be sayare da achi
okay
ama wo be wo de be hunu nyansa.
All right.